everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, you guys see the title. I'm going to take you guys through a whole bunch of spoilers of items that will be coming to the BOXY pop-up event, which you guys are seeing this on Monday. So some of you will actually have access to that today. So if you want to see all of the info, I'll go over all of the details, plus all of the items they sent me. I did go through a bunch of this on a Zoom call that BOXY hosted yesterday, which when you saw this would have been Friday. I'm filming this on Saturday. This video is going up on Monday. All of that inception and time travel aside, we're going to go through all of the items, all of the details, and as much information as I can possibly give you. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe because I upload 3 times a week. That's going to be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to see all of the items we're going through today, details, spoilers, the works, stay tuned. Alright, so first item I'm going to talk about is going to be the largest, just so I can get it off my desk because it's taken up a whole lot of room. This is from FHI Heat. It is the Platform 1900 Chrome Limited Edition Blow Dryer. This has like 8 different settings. It comes with the concentrator, the diffuser, and the strengthening comb. It is huge. I honestly didn't open it because I have no idea how it's going to work because I use the tiny PYT blow dryer that we got in BOXY Luxe like a year and a half ago because this is all I'm working with. So I really don't need such a massive blow dryer. So for me, it's a little big for what I would use, but if you're in the market for a new blow dryer, that will be available on POPUP. The next item is actually the one I was the most excited about because I have been, not complaining, but I have been casually requesting BOXY merchandise for the longest time. And they will be selling, launching, etc. a BOXY t-shirt. It is American Apparel, so it is super, super soft. It does not feel like it is cheaply screened, like if you wash this, it's going to come off. It feels like it's legit, so it is actually really cute. I wore it yesterday, and I washed it, and I don't want to wear it again so soon, because then I can't wear it, like, when I want to wear it. So I'm not wearing it today, but I was wearing it yesterday. It's really cute. It's really comfortable. And for size reference, order true to size. This, they sent me a large and it was my perfect size. So true to size, or if you might want to go up a size, gives you a little bit more room. That is totally valid, but super comfortable. The next few items all come from the same brand. The brand is called Teamy. They started off with like weight loss teas and stuff like that. And then they expanded into wellness across the board. So I did try all of the products so far, so I'll be able to give you a little bit more insight into how they are. The first items are going to be the teas, just because there was a single hair like floating in front of my face. The first item is going to be the teas, just because that's what they're known for. They did send me 2. They sent me the Colon Health Detox Tea and the Skinny Tea. Obviously, green tea is meant to boost metabolism as it is. So whether you're looking for like the wellness side of what the teas can do, or you just like tea, they both taste really good. So flavor-wise, they're great. If you're looking for the additive benefits of like detoxing and stuff like that, these will be great options for you. But even if you're just a tea drinker, depending on how discounted they are, it'll definitely be worth picking up. I like this one the most, the Skinny Tea, just because it has, it's an oolong base with lotus, lime leaf, and ginger, and you can really taste all of those in the tea itself. With the teas, they also have a little tea diffuser. The issue I have with these, not this one, this is one of the few I actually like, is the one that I had before this. It is the same, like you put your tea in there, you close it, and you dangle it in your tea. It had a little chain on it that would always fall into the cup, and I felt like I was always having to like either dig in and burn myself, or grab a fork or a spoon or something to try and fish it out. Because of the way this is shaped, the little leaf floats out the top, so when I'm making tea, it's so much easier to pull out because it's rigid. It's not going to like fall into your cup. So that was really cool. They also sent over the Teamy tumbler, which I have broken and gone through so many like tea infusing tumblers. I'm going to tell you a few reasons why this is my new favorite, and I don't want to sound like I'm like paid to say this because this is not sponsored. The items were gifted to me, but all the opinions are my own. You know the drill. There are 3 things that I hate about every one I've had. 1, the mesh strainer always ends up breaking. 2, they are almost impossible to clean. And 3, they're just not functional. This is all 3. So first, you have the strainer, which rather than it just being a cone of like mesh, it's in plastic. so it's not gonna bend, break, or shatter the way most of the other ones do. Number 2, it has the cup itself that you actually drink out of comes out separately, so it's so much easier to wash versus, you know, you used to have to like wash and scrub and you can never get it perfectly clean. And number 3, it has a cute little pocket underneath for additional tea. So you make your tea in the morning with leaves for cup number 2 later in the day, go about your business, and then halfway through the day, you make your pick-me-up second cup of tea, and you are good to go. This basically solved all of the issues I had with all of the other tumblers I've had, which I would kind of expect a company called Teamy that specializes in tea to have come up with a really cool tumbler, and they did. So definitely, I know it's not super exciting for this to be like the standout product for me, but it kind of is. And the last item from Teamy is the Greens Superfood Blend. This is a blend of matcha, spirulina, wheatgrass, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It is gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, vegan, the works. So if you're looking for like a supplement to boost your wellness, especially while all of us are on quarantine and we've gotten past the eat a whole pack of Oreos in a day depression and moved into the we're gonna live our best life, that's where the wellness stuff comes in. So I've been mixing this into just straight up water. You can dissolve it into smoothies and other items if you would like. I personally just go straight water. Kind of tastes like matcha. I will add a teaspoon of either agave or honey, just to add a little bit of sweetness to it if that's how you like it. You could also do a little bit of lemon, but honestly, on its own, super great. Or you can mix it into tea and boost the flavor even more. While we're on the subject of wellness, I'm going to talk about the one wellness item that is left, and it is the Here Comes the Sun D3 from Hum Beauty. This is a vitamin D supplement. It is 2,000 units, which is 250 times your daily value. When I got this in the mail, I literally sent a picture to my mom because she yells at me all the time. I am vitamin D deficient, or at least I was in New York. I don't know if I still am. I live in Florida. I actually go outside now. But this is something that I should have been taking for a long time, and I always neglect and never took the time to take. Since I got these, I've been taking them every day. They are really small liquid gel capsules, so if you have an issue with taking supplements or pills, you shouldn't have an issue with that. Super easy to take, and honestly, no weird taste. I know sometimes liquid gels will leave like a silky taste. I don't like that. These don't give you that. All right, let's jump into lifestyle, because there is one more lifestyle item. This is from Ellie Vale. It is the Jace necklace. Unfortunately, I cannot wear this. My neck is a little too big. It is meant to be a choker, so it is going to be a little bit tighter, but it is really cute. It is a double layered chain, so it is one binding or one fasten, and then it has these two designs together. Super cute, real nice, but unfortunately my neck's too big. So this is not something I can actually benefit from, but it is really cute. So if you're in the market for something like this, either, I'm not sure if there's going to be any other, I almost said flavors, but I don't know if there's going to be any other designs, but it's really pretty. I have opened and closed like the fastener like a dozen times trying to put it on. It didn't work. Literally put it on everyone in the house because I'm like, it's got to fit somebody. And it did, just not me. And the fasten actually feels really nice. A lot of times with 18 karat gold jewelry, they're able to discount it because it's cheaply made. This does not feel cheaply made. It doesn't feel like the clasp is going to break. And it actually feels really sturdy. All right, let's jump into makeup first. So the next items are going to be from Nude Sticks. This is actually the first item, actually the only item that I had experience with prior to getting these. I have owned this for a long time. So they sent me a few shades, which leads me to believe that they're going to have the whole spectrum of colors. But this is the Tinted Blur Stick. This is in the shade Light, which is my shade. Something I'm going to show you is it is a sheer amount of pigment. So a tiny bit on the hand, it looks really light. But once you blend it into the skin, it's just a soft focus blurred effect. You can use this as a primer, almost like the Milk Makeup Blur Primer, but it has more pigment to it. So it'll smooth out your pores, it'll blend everything away, and I actually had this in a pile, so I didn't get to use it today because I kind of forgot about it because it was in my I need to talk about it, not my get ready pile. I'm weird like that and super organized, and of course, it is to my detriment because then a product I wanted to demo on camera, I didn't use. But you can use this to give yourself a lightweight tint of skin. You guys know that lately I've been super into the Beauty For Real MVP Tinted Moisturizer. That's what I'm wearing today. I am not wearing full coverage literally like ever anymore. I've been going in with lightweight tinted moisturizers and building up a little concealer or pigment in powder if I want to get more. So this is a great thing to layer underneath a tinted moisturizer to give yourself that little bit more coverage if you want something like a sheer foundation and don't want to go into something quite as heavy as a full-on foundation. And the last makeup item is going to be from Violet Voss. This is the Best Life palette. This has two different sections. The first is going to be a series of pressed glitters. These are emoliated, so you can actually press them right onto the eye, no issues whatsoever. And the section is going to be an eyeshadow palette. You basically get every color you can want. There's a nice assortment of warm tones, cool tones. You definitely get your spectrum, and you can go pretty bold with those glitters in there. It's really pretty. I used it for like a coppery smoky eye yesterday, and I was super happy with it. If you guys love the Violet Voss formula, you will love this. It is not a formula that I think has ever let me down. I have quite a few Violet Voss palettes, so if you love their formula, you will absolutely love this, especially if you're looking for that like bright colors to add to your collection. And for skincare, so the first item is going to be from Georgette Klinger. This is the Retinol PM for all skin types. It is a retinol serum. I'm going to be completely honest, until you're consistently using a skincare product for 28 to 60 days, you will not see results. So there is no way for me to give you results on how well this works, because honestly, there's no way to know yet. Like, there are certain things like exfoliators or moisturizers that you'll feel a noticeable difference from day to night, but for an anti-aging retinol, not so much. I do want to give you guys a few words of advice if you are new to retinol or something you're not super familiar with. Number one, retinol will cause your skin to be photosensitive, so make sure you are following up with sunscreen in the morning after you use it at night. Obviously, you should be using sunscreen every single day no matter what, but it is especially important on a day after you've used retinol because it will actually do the opposite effect if you don't use sunscreen. Retinol is a very concentrated vitamin A capsulation, which is going to help revitalize the skin and make you look younger, tighten the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The sun is the biggest aging factor in our universe. Like in anything you're going to experience in your lifetime, the sun is going to age you more than literally anything else. Maybe genetics, but the sun is like enemy number one. Using a retinol and not wearing a sunscreen, the sun is going to do 10 times as much damage. That's an exaggeration, but it's going to be more damaging, and it's going to undo any benefits the retinol might have done. So sunscreen the morning after, and ease your way into it. If you've never used a retinol, do not start using it every single night. Your skin can get irritated, flaky, red, more photosensitive, peeling. You can actually have as bad a result as a chemical peel with a retinol if you don't ease into it. So use it once, give yourself 4 or 5 days, use it again, and eventually build it up until you're using it every other night. In some cases, you might be able to use it every night, but that is not for everybody. Only do what your skin can handle. And now that we've had our soapbox preachy moment for the day, I'm going to jump into the little bit more user-friendly skincare. That's going to be the Radiant You from Elemis. This is going to be a kit. Mine is empty because I've already unloaded it into my bathroom and separated out the items I'm going to use versus the items I'm going to give away. The items in here are going to be the Pro Radiance Cream Cleanser, the 1000 Flower Mask, which is going to be an exfoliating and brightening mask, and then trial sizes. This is a double size, this is a full size, trial sizes of the day cream and the night cream. So if you're looking to basically jumpstart a skincare routine with a weekly mask, a cleanser, and a moisturizer, this is going to be an all-in version. When you boil down, and I'm going to jump back into Sephora mode for a bit, it's been a while since I worked at Sephora, but we're going to go there. When you jump into a skincare routine, obviously I do like 12 steps because I'm extra as hell, and I love skincare. But if you don't do skincare, we usually will boil down a basic skincare routine into 4 steps. Cleanse, treat, hydrate, protect. Cleanse, your cleanser, are you washing your face? Treat, that could be a serum, that could be a weekly mask, just something that's going to treat your skincare concerns. So that in this case would be the 1000 peptide mask. Hydrate, that's your moisturizer, which here gives you a day one and a night one. And then protect, that's going to be your sunscreen. So if you have a sunscreen or a sun protectant and this kit, in theory, you have a full skincare routine. Obviously, you can work toners and essences and full serums and eye creams and everything else in, but we're going to start off small. Skincare in a single kit. If you guys have any questions on any of the items, feel free to leave them down below. I'm going to pull out my notes so that I make sure I get all of this accurately. But the BOXY pop-up opens on May 11th, which when you guys see this, that is today, Monday, May 11th. check out your emails and all BoxyCharm social media because they're going to announce when it opens. And on the 11th, that is going to be exclusively for BOXY Luxe, BOXY Premium, and waitlist subscribers. And then all of the base subscribers are going to get access on the 12th. So the upside to having an upgraded platform and an upgraded box is you will get access to this a day early. I know that in the past, this has been a way for them to kind of streamline the process so the site doesn't crash. That's why they can't have all millions of subscribers coming in at once. All of the items are going to be severely discounted, some as much as 80% off. So definitely worth getting to, especially if you find items that you love that you can easily stock up on. And some of these make great gifts, especially at like $90 retail values. If you're going to drop 20 bucks on it, you got some great gifts for the future. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.